Welcome everybody, welcome to our annual pop concert. Thank you for braving the weather and joining us here tonight. My name is Mr. Delucia, I'm the Director of Bands. This is Mrs. Serace, our choir Director of Choirs. I know this is normally our outdoor concert. We're sorry, we can't control the weather, unfortunately, but we made the right decision because it would have been really cold. So we're better off inside. We've got a great concert for you tonight. This is our annual Pops concert, so it's a little bit more lighthearted, fun. We kind of lean this towards the seniors too. Small group ensembles, vocal ensembles, solos and things like that. So I'm gonna stop yapping and we're gonna turn it over to our choir.
All right, thank you everyone for coming. Yeah, we were a little disappointed that we couldn't be outside. But we're here together, right? So that's great. So we have a little bit longer of a program tonight than usual because we do, as Mr. Delucia said, feature the seniors and kind of try and make it a little special for them. If you grab a program or scan the QR codes up here, you can access that digitally as well. I just also want to thank you before we start to all the parents, our Music Parents Association. They do so much for us. I want to thank all of our zero period parents for getting everybody here early in the morning, getting them awake. I'm sure it's a challenge sometimes. Thank you to our administration, Board of Education, where actually we had Dr. Healy down here with us today trying to troubleshoot some lighting issues. So, they're always here, and also Mr. Gata as well. So they're always here to help us and support us. So we're really grateful for that. So just a shout out to them specifically for being down here with us, trying to get everything figured out today. Without further ado, I'm going to announce our first group. We're going to start with the Hornet Harmonics. So I'll call them in right now. This is our a cappella group. It's a mixed group, grades 9 through 12, requires an audition, we've been rehearsing during lunch. Now that we have a block schedule and we all have a common lunch, it's easy to rehearse during lunch, which is great, especially since the majority of these kids are involved in the musical and things like that. So it just makes it a little easier, to do it during the day and have some extra music in the school day, which is super fun. This was a pretty challenging song. This was a little bit more advanced of a song. And it was a challenge for them, but I think that they're doing a great job. I think it's super fun. I think you're really gonna enjoy it. We also have Tyler Muggleston with us, who is doing vocal percussion. Da 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 dum 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 da 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 da.
Things that you say, oh, is it life or just to play my worries away? You're all the things I can't remember. You shy it away. I'll be coming for you anyway.
Before the song, I forgot to mention Emmanuel is our soloist for this song. And this is actually his first concert in the group, right? And he auditioned for the solo, and we all agreed that he should take it. So. Our next portion of the evening is going to be some performances by our seniors. We have Mr. Mike Yasanowski, who is our accompanist and also our sound technician here. I'm sure you'll recognize him. He's usually with us. Also PB alumni and a friend of mine for 20 years now. So time flies, huh? So he's going to come down and accompany us, and first we're going to start with Sophie Baker, who's our senior, one of our seniors. And she is going to be singing Journey into the Past from the musical Anastasia.
Thank you.
Heart, don't fail me now. Courage, don't desert me. Don't turn back now that we're here. People always say life is full of choices. No one ever mentions fear or how the world can seem so vast. On a journey to the past. find you. One step at a time, one hope then another. Who knows where this road may go? Back to who I was, on to find my future, things my heart still needs to know. Yes, let this be a sign, let this road be mine, let it lead me to my past and bring me home at last.
Thank you, Sophie. Next, I'm going to call up Ben Baldion. Ben, so I apologize, this is missing from the printed programs. It is in the digital programs, and I'm going to print you a new program for his mom. So I'm so sorry about that. So Ben, come on up. And Ben is going to be singing Shooting Star, yes, by Owl City. Ben usually plays the piano for us, right? You might recognize Ben from playing the piano, but he's going to sing for you tonight.
Close your tired eyes, relax and count from 1 to 10. And open them, always gravity will try to weigh you down, but not this time. Way up in the air, you're finally free. You can stay up there, right next to me. They'll try to put you down, but not this time. Sorry. Too fast? Sorry. You want to start from the beginning? Close your tired eyes, relax and then count from 1 to 10, then open them. All these heavy thoughts will try to weigh you down, but not this time. In air, you're finally free, and you can stay up there, right next to me. All this gravity will try to put you down, but not this time. Sun goes down and the lights burn out, then it's time for you to shine brighter than a shooting star. So shine no matter where you are. This night with a brilliant light, 'cause it's time for you to shine brighter than a shooting star. No matter where you are tonight. Whoa, whoa. Brighter than a shooting star, so shine no matter where you are. Gaze into my eyes, flame so hot it melts our hearts. Pouring rain, we'll try to put it out, but not this time. Illuminate the world and try to get you down, but not this time. When the sun goes down and the lights lights burn out, then it's time to you to shine brighter than a shooting star. So shine no matter where you are. Fill the darkest night with a brilliant light, 'cause it's time for you to shine brighter than a shooting star. So shine no matter where you are tonight. Whoa, whoa, brighter than a shooting star. So shine no matter where you are tonight. Thank you.
All right, awesome job, Ben. Okay, our next two seniors are Juliana Sestone and Jasmine Campagna, and they're going to be singing Some Things Are Meant to Be, which is a duet from the musical Little Women.
Let's pretend we're riding on a kite. Let's imagine we're flying through the air. We'll ascend until we're out of sight. Light as paper, we'll soar. Let's be wild and high above the sand. Feel the wind, the world at our command. Let's enjoy the view and never land, floating far from the shore. Some things are meant to be, the clouds turning endlessly, the sun on a silver sea. A sky that's bright and blue, and some things will never end. The thrill of our magic ride, and the love that I feel inside for you. We'll climb high beyond the break of day, sleep on stardust and dine on bits of moon. You and I will find the Milky Way. We'll be mad and explore. We'll recline aloft upon the breeze. Turn about, sail on with ease. Pass the days doing only as we please. That's what living is for. Some things are meant to be, the tide turning endlessly, the way it takes hold of me. No matter what I do, some things will never die. The promise of who you are, your memories when I am far from you. All my life I've lived for loving you. Let me go now.
Our next performance is by senior Joey Din. He's going to sing Make You Feel My Love. Joey joined both programs a little late, the music and theater program, but we've been so happy to have him the last few years.
whole world is on your case. I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and the stars appear, and there is no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for a million years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I will never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met. No doubt in my mind where you belong. I'd go hungry, I'd go black and blue. I'd go crawling down the avenue. No, there's nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. The storms are raging on a rolling sea, and on the highway of regret, the winds of change are blowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. I could make you happy, make your dreams come true. Nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you to make you feel my love. To make you feel my love.
Joey. Next we have senior Joe Da Silva, who will be singing Louder Than Words from Tick Tick Boom.
Why do we play with fire? Why do we run our finger through the flame? Why do we leave our hand on the stove, although we know we're in for some pain? Oh, why do we refuse to hang a light when the streets are dangerous? Why does it take an accident before the truth gets through to us? Cages or wings, which do you prefer? Ask the bird. Fear or love, baby, don't say the answer. Actions speak louder than words. Why should we try to be our best when we can just get by and still gain? Why do we nod our heads, although we know the boss is wrong as rain? Why should we blaze a trail when the well-worn path seems safe and so inviting? How, as we travel, can we see the dismay prefer? Ask the birds. Fear or love, baby, don't say the answer. Actions speak louder than words. What does it take to wake up a generation? How can you make someone take off and fly if we don't wake up and shake up the nation? We'll eat the dust of the world, wondering why do we stay with lovers who we know down deep just aren't right? Why would we rather put ourselves through hell than sleep alone at night? Oh, why do we follow leaders who never lead? Why does it take catastrophe to start a revolution if we're so free? Tell me why, someone tell me why so many people bleed. Cages or wings, which do you prefer? Ask the birds. Fear or love, baby, don't say the answer. Actions speak louder than words. Louder than cages or wings, which do you prefer? Ask the birds. Fear or love, baby, don't say the answer. Actions speak louder than they speak louder than actions speak louder than words.
Joe, great job. We have one more senior performance before we move on to the next portion of the concert. We're going to call up Shelby McGee and alumni Gabe Rodriguez. They just may need a moment to set up. All right, thank you.
to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Yeah, yeah, yeah. She wears my dreams. She says it's like a love that's bringing me down. I walked out the door. My friend said my life's a bore. So quit my wedding 'cause it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mom plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. I just Lord, oh I don't know. To control, so I better hold on. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right, so we are going to transition now to the choral portion of the concert. It's always a really special night getting to feature our seniors and see their performances and kind of just do their own thing. So that I really appreciate you guys getting up here, and it takes guts to get up in front of a whole crowd and sing, and some of you for the first time ever singing in front of a crowd. So let's have a round of applause for our singers. Very proud of that. All right, so we'll start to line everybody up. Okay, so choir, please let in the Horner Harmonics members. All right, if you need to let them into their spot, into the line. All right, and we'll just take a minute and line up. So we have a couple things on the program for you. I'm gonna just announce them all while they're lining up. Also, just so I don't have to be passing the mic up and down too. I feel weird being up here and like blocking them, you know, for everyone to see. So after I announce them, I'm gonna head down. So I'll just talk a little bit about all of them first. First, we're gonna start with Beethoven's Fifth, which is based on Beethoven's Symphony number 5 in C minor. It's kind of like a mashup of the Fifth of Beethoven, I think the disco-esque song is called. Actually, Mr. DeLucia picked this one. We like picking the concert music together sometimes. So that one's fun, and we have like a little fun track to go with that. And the next song is gonna be Over the Rainbow. Yeah, just let them in, guys, okay? Over the Rainbow, it's kind of like a jazzy arrangement. It's really pretty. And we have two soloists, Sophie Baker and surprise, Ava Byrne. She wanted to surprise mom and dad. She's like, I could not post it in Google Classroom because she wanted to surprise her parents. She's like, my parents check it, so. So she wanted to surprise her parents. So Sophie and Ava are gonna be singing the solos for Over the Rainbow. We're gonna be singing an arrangement of Unwritten. And the soloists to that are going to be Stella Ostrowski and Natalie Santiago. And then a transition to another song that's just gonna be the sopranos and altos, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. Alrighty?
that you cannot find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions. I am unwritten. Read my mind of I'm just beginning, the pen's in my hand, ending unplanned. Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Drench yourself in words unspoken, live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins, the rest is still unwritten. Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions. Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions. Staring at the let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Staring at the blank page.
And thank you to all our soloists. One more round of applause for all our soloists. Okay, so we're going to transition now. We're going to have the baritones step down, the tenors and the basses step down. We're going to make a couple little moves, so you guys can go take a seat, enjoy the show. We're going to make a couple moves. Some people just need to move around up here. We actually want to watch the mics, please. It's okay. We actually wanted to do this for the spring concert, but we didn't end up getting to it, so we saved it for this one, and we did it. It's a hard one. It's a challenging one. This was another one. This and Take On Me were both like a little bit higher level pieces, but we were like, we think we can do this, right? So it took a lot of work. These guys really bought in, and like even just today, we practiced a lot today. You know, they like really wanted to do it. It was a challenge, right? But it's fun. I think it's fun. I think it's gonna be great. I think you guys are gonna enjoy it. So much fun. Yeah. But they did it. We're here. So this song, and actually the boys helped us too. They helped us in class and they learned it too. Like Carrie was singing the soprano two part up the octave. Like Joe, they were singing alto. You know, so Emmanuel, they helped us learn it. So we appreciate your support over there too, guys. So thank you for helping us. But they thought the girls should sing it, you know, because this is from. What Was I Made For, a song by Billie Eilish. It was from the movie Barbie, so that we wanted to get the girl power mission across. So they said, let the girls do it. You know, so they helped us out, and they're gonna let the girls shine. So we're gonna do it. All right, we got this. All right. Yeah, there's feedback on the mics. Could you just turn it down a little bit?
Okay, I can't hear it that well back here, sorry.
Just turn the whole thing down.
Yeah, I need to down. I used to float, now I just fall down. I used to know, but I'm not sure now what I was made for.
gonna take a little intermission, about 15. Sometimes we let it go about 20 tonight because we do have the art show going on right now in the Farrell Gym, which is straight down the hallway. We would encourage you and invite you to please walk down to the art show during intermission and support the rest of our visual and performing arts department. We work very closely together, and many of our students also are part of the art show. So over the next 15-20 minutes, if you could walk down and just take a visit to support our program. There's also some snacks and things being sold. Thank you so much. Choir, if you could please help break down and set up for the next portion. We would appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Okay, everybody, welcome back to our second half. I hope you got to see some amazing artwork down there. So we're going to start this half. We sometimes do this a little differently. Sometimes we give out these awards in between throughout the night. What we decided to do this time was we just decided to throw them all at you at once to make our lives easier, and then the rest of them, and it made the program look better. And then at our music department dinner next week, we'll give the actual trophies for these awards. So right now, these are the certificates. So we have a couple that we're going to give out. We have a Louis Armstrong Award for Jazz, a John Philip Sousa Award for Concert Band, a Natural School Choral Award for Choir, and then a last one, which is an award that we started a couple years ago, which I'll talk about when we get there. Well, since choir just went.
Yeah. So this person has been in choir since freshman year. And just like when we were talking about it, because we discussed these things together and decided together too. And this person was just like all around, like choir person, like team player, talented singer, just like a kind and lovely individual. So we wanted to give the National School Choral Award to Juliana Sesto. And her sister got it as well, a couple years ago.
All right, I'm gonna go jazz. We're gonna do the Louis Armstrong Award for Jazz. This is somebody that I can just throw things at, and I love it, and they do whatever I ask them to because they're just a wonderful individual, and they can play a really, really mean guitar. And this year's Louis Armstrong Award for Jazz goes to Charlie LaLumia. Marching band, I was like, can you play bass? He's like, I can figure it out, and he did. He's gonna have a solo later. I can't wait to hear it. All right, our next one, our John Philip Sousa Award for Concert Band, goes to another one of these individuals that Mrs. Saray said is just an outstanding individual in every aspect, every way, shape, or form. They are in both choir and band, and they're just there for everything we need. And she's incredible. And this goes to Jasmine Campani. All right, so this last one is a pretty cool award that we started a couple years ago. It's called the Cliff Swisher Heart of the Hornet Award. Cliff Swisher, for those who don't know, was an alumni of Passaic Valley High School. He actually wrote our alma mater. Excuse me. Incredible musician in the school, and his name is like a legacy. We get to hear it every year at graduation. Yes, and they donated, when he passed away, they donated to our program. Our music library has been started to take shape because of him. And this goes to somebody that's dedicated, positive, it has incredible integrity, everything that a Hornet embodies. And this year's Cliff Swisher Heart of the Hornet Award goes to Mr. Ben Daltion. here we are. So now we have some small group ensembles, and this is what I started to do for this concert. I thought it was really cool. We've been doing it throughout the school year as well, but this one I tried to go a little bit harder with these groups, more groups. The first one you see in front of you is flutes and clarinets. So we have a mixture of our flutes and clarinet section. The second one is going to be our saxophones, and then the third one is going to be our percussion ensemble, which I'll talk about when we get there. And then we have jazz band to finish that out. So we kept to the pop theme. We tried to pick one of the things that people know. This is an oldie but goodie, but we've done this before, but it works really well with flutes and clarinets. So we're going to start with Hedwig's theme from Harry Potter.
Oh, I love it.
So I'm not going to hype up this group, but I'm going to hype up this group. Only because they're really great, mainly because I can say, go work on this, because we were running around one day during lunch when I called them up, and I just walked away, and they did it. They were just working. So it was great. So now I can walk off and let her be in charge and let them go on their own. So I'm going to give her a second to get Big Bertha here. All good? Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. So our next group coming up, saxophones you can shift down. Our next group coming up is our percussion ensemble. Percussion ensemble is really cool because they're always put in the back. So that's where we're going to keep them. We're going to put them in the back. It's too hard to move everything. We're not going to do that. Great thing about this was our student teacher who we've had since fall. She was my practicum teacher in fall and then came back with me in spring. Ms. Figueroa, who conducted at the last concert, is grateful enough to we still have her here with us. She's even graduated college, she's done, and she's still been here this week. And I was like, you know what, you're a percussionist, let's make you do the percussion ensemble. So I put her in charge of this percussion ensemble, we work together with it, and it's pretty cool. They get a chance to do something a little different. We get some melody, we get some rhythm, pitch percussion, things like that. And I'm actually gonna go play with this one as well. So I'm gonna give me a second over there, make sure we're tuned, and then we've got our percussion ensemble. Give them a second, we're good to go. your chest, man. Sorry. Sorry, Charlie. All right, I know you're supposed to end the concert with this, but we're not going to do that. So this next piece is Freebird. It's not our encore tonight, it's just the taste. It's like our appetizer. Let them set up, and then we're going to have some fun. on with our last two pieces. The first one is called Kingdom Dance. It is from the Disney animated film Tangled. This is the cool part where they're in the town and it gets all, they're dancing and all that cool stuff. It's super fun. It's a really cool, like Irish jig, Scottish jig kind of piece. A lot of fun, featuring some of our woodwind section on some really difficult stuff. And who has the solo on this one? Yes, Jasmine and Abby have some solos in there, and then Ava as well. So, Kingdom Dance. All right, so our last piece is a doozy. It's a big one. Okay, Heroes of the Marvel Universe. We've done some Avengers before, but this one's just really cool because it's basically everything you can possibly imagine in a Marvel movie. It's all of the themes from Ant-Man to Thor to Iron Man to Captain America, you name it, it's in there. Black Panther, some really cool stuff. So before we close with this piece, I want to thank you guys again for coming this evening. I hope you got a chance to check out the art show, see what the Visual Performing Arts program here at Passaic Valley has to offer. It's a great program. We love working here and doing what we do here every single day. Thank you to our administration for allowing us to do this and the chaos that we ensue all day long, the last 3 periods of our day, taking all the kids out of class. We thank them for allowing us to do that. We thank you, parents, for, like as Mrs. Ray said before, bringing them at 7:15 and getting them here as close to that time as possible. We appreciate that. We know it's early. Trust me. We know it's early. It's early for us too. We get it. We thank them for all that they have done, because without them, this doesn't happen. Okay, that's what it boils down to. And I'm going to be the guy that does this now. So, seniors, not here, just here. here as well. Seniors, could you all please stand up? Charlie's already standing up. This is a pretty big senior class this year. It's a special class again. And we say this every year because it's the truth every single year. So we're not just saying that, but this is a special group of kids. You know, they're the blood, sweat, and tears that they've all put into this program, and I'm sure Mrs. Race can attest to this too, is unmatched. Okay, it's been a great group. Our seniors that have led them to be this, I know with siblings, a lot of the siblings here, it's been incredible. Some of them, I mean, I look at Jasmine and Juliana because they were in my junior program, so I've known them for like a million years, it feels like. I always forget that they're seniors. When they said that your sister was a junior, I was like, Mallory's a junior already in college? How is that possible? It's like, we forget that the time goes so quickly. So we thank them for all that they have put into this program. And we wish them well, and we wish them to come back and be one of the alumni that sing with us at the end of the program. So thank you. There's a lot of great things happening at Passaic Valley over the summer. And we close with Heroes of the Marvel Universe. Abby's playing piccolo, which means it's out of tune. Not her fault. Piccolo is always out of tune. It's actually flat.
Wow. Wow.
Right? Don't go.
sing with your sister. Christian, I saw you. Get up. Yes, we can turn the house lights on. That would be cool. Kyrie, Mallory, Haley, Emma. I saw you guys out there. Come on, it's your sister's senior year. Please sing with her. That would be so nice. Come on. I'm pressuring you. Yay! All right. I don't know if I missed. Oh, Christina, I saw somewhere. Right there, she is. Yay! Love it. Okay. Let's see. Can a couple of people just hop on over to the other side of the house? Maybe just cut through an aisle, or get a couple more people on that side. Thank you. You guys are the best. All right.